Hey chummers and welcome back to Shadowrun Hong Kong. So, let's get back to the action, or story. Now let's hear it. Where the hell have you been all this time? Why didn't you contact me? At least tell me you were alive. I wanted to Duncan, but I was locked up tight. Corporation black site, no communication. No shit, he squints at you, full lie detector mode. Oh fuck, I had no idea. A range of emotions play across Wu's face. He stares at the ground for some time before finally looking back up at you with a heavy sigh. Wow, I really don't know how to process that one right now. He shakes his head. I don't know. If we're still alive tomorrow, we can talk more. That shit's too much. We're marooned on this island, hunted by the cops. My partner's dead, Raymond's missing, and we're about to see a crime lord about erasing our goddamn identities. And as a bonus, our only allies are a pair of tiny criminals who would kill us if they could, so they don't have to deal with us. He rubs his head viciously. Listen, Ryan, back in the Barrens, whenever I was out of control, you just handled the situation, remember? With Carter gone, I'm just a raw nerve. I'm afraid I'm going to slip back, and people are going to start getting hurt again. I gotta leave Duncan, just like he used to. He stares at you hard, like he's trying to see something inside your head. Then he checks his weapon, cocks and locks. Back to business. Good. Now let's go meet that triad when we get our damn sins burned. I want to rip off the bandage as fast as I can. Let's go. Oh, I'm just checking. Sometimes stuff. I like things and stuff. To the waterfront. This place is beautiful. I'm absolutely loving the art. Oh, I can use an intercom here. Is this a mahjong? Mahjong? Let's go have a wee explore. Frederick Cafe. By a guard. Oh, everything just exploded for me. Beautiful. Let's nick down here. And we'll have a wee pop in this intercom, see what's going on. Don't look like a mahjong place. Massive steel security doors set into a bunker-like concrete wall. There's no sign or identification of what this place is. Barred intercom is encased in a cage with welded steel and armoured glass. Grainy letters are barely readable on the screen. Chrome Alley, medical services and mechanical repair. Premises protected by deadly weapons and infectious diseases. Oh, push a button. There's a cackle, a static, then a brusque voice answers. What do you want? The voice Cantonese is precise, but the accent sounds American. What is this place? It's a chicken factory. What do you want? I need a cyberdoc? Yeah, it's me. Listen, guy. I don't know you. I don't like people I don't know. Who sent you? I'm doing a job for Kindly. Job for Kindly, huh? You and every other hood in Kong. Come back if you've got some wheels around here, otherwise fuck off. There's a burst of static and our Congo's dead. I like the people around here. They're my type of people. Right, stuff down here. Stuff and things. Alright, let's head off. Law's Techno Palace. Sounds like a fucking place I want to party. You're walking briskly. The insulation on these heavy wires is cracked. They buzz and crackle occasionally as stray drips from the awning strike them. I'm guessing this is all the stores that just aren't open right now. Oh, hello. That's the place we're supposed to be going. It's the mahjong parlour. I want to chat with people first. Hello, smuggler. Just off the docks, you spot a C1 man with a smile that's almost too wide for his head. His teeth shine white against the thick black bush of his beard. His clothes are a myriad of colours, patterns and fabrics, a smattering of cultures draped across his body. If there's anything he's clearly advertising, it's the extent of his travels. See something you like? His voice is coarse like steel wool on your eardrums. Come and get it, because it's your last chance. Everything's on sale, you won't find prices like these anywhere else, my friend. Show me what you're selling. Ah, okay, some decent weapons. I can get a sawed-off Benelli. A Ruger rifle, stock sniper rifle that's found in the black market. I kind of fancy popping a sniper on my character as opposed to the regular rifle. 1200 new yen. That's pretty much all of my new yen. It's 4 square. I reckon we'll have Firewall 1.0. I don't want to mess about with buying stuff too much, so let's just pop in here and get the story underway until we can actually get the game playing properly. The Swiftwind's Mahjong parlour, filled with the stink of cigarette smoke, the incessant click-clack of Mahjong tiles, and the grim faces of hardened gamblers. I don't get Mahjong. It's not one of those games that I'm big on. Come on, we've got a lot to talk about. No, kindly. You can feel every eye in the room as you cross the Mahjong parlour to the middle-aged woman sitting patiently at its end. The click-clack of ivory-coloured tiles stops. Hands stray beneath tables and the jacket pockets behind backs. The woman has the face of a prison guard and the demeanour of an inmate. Her salt and pepper hair is pulled into an iron bun, and beneath it, 2 shiny black eyes offering nothing, buttons sewn onto a doll. A nearly empty bottle of something foul rests on the Mahjong table, nestled between a pair of dirty shot glasses. Tiny puddles of brown linger at their bottoms. Gobbet and Isabel stand the other side of the table. Heads lowered, shoulders slumped, hands clasped. They risk a frightening glance at you as you approach. Ainley Cheng's voice is nasal and rusty mean. Oh, I can just imagine it. My little pair of fuck-ups here told me all about what happened on the docks. She dips a pinky into a shot glass, brings it to her mouth, removes it with a sharp smack. How 2 of my best runners had their heads put out. How you need protection, and how you gotta get your identities wiped before you get your heads put out too. Potentially leading the heat to my front door, placing me and everyone in my employ in danger. She fingers the rim of her glass. So wise, so very, very wise. The young shaman's eyes never leave the floor. We're sorry, Auntie. We thought... Her black eyes flash. You mustn't speak until you're spoken to, Gobbet dear. The smile turns mean. And since you are one short hair away from being dumped in the river, chained to Isabel's corpse, I suggest you let your new friends here do the talking for a while. Does that make sense to you, dear? Her treacle voice is back, sweet, nasal and grinding. Dark circles ring Gobbet's armpits. Yes, Auntie. Cheng inclines her head gently. Very good, she answered quickly. Gobbet kept the very cool head in a tense situation. She's the one who led us out of the police ambush. Remain silent. She pours another drink. Her cheeks are rosy, already flushed. Now, my darlings, I understand from little rat shit here that you came back from Seattle to meet with my client, Mr. Black. Wu's jaws tighten at the word client. But before you could find him, the HKPF started splattering grey matter everywhere and everything went to shit. And now you need your sins burned so you can disappear before you end up dead too. Is that right? Yes, ma'am. Very good. Why don't we start with you telling me who you are? Call me Stejo. Oh, you've already chosen a street name. How prescient of you. Cheng looks at you approvingly. Stejo, it's a good name. Has real character. Yes, it does. She flutters her eyelashes at you. Now, what's your real name? I mean, what do you want? I mean, you do want me to erase your identities, don't you, dear? I need to know who you are first. Ryan, I'm a decker. She rests her chin in the liver-spotted hand. Ah, like Isabel here. I can't imagine travelling the Matrix. And how did you become a decker? Why, it was the military, then I wasn't. Corp trained me as a wage slave. Picked up young. I've been in the cooler for a few. Wu's brow furrows and he shakes his head. Still can't believe it. Kindly Cheng whips her head towards Wu, a nasty retort already on her lips. But then she stops, sticks out her lower lip and sizes him up. She turns to her lieutenant stand behind her, nodding her approval. Looks like the gun show is in town. What's your name, gun show? Wu's focus remains straight ahead. Duncan Wu, I'm a cop, Lone Star. I hear there were some fresh corpses found on the docks tonight. Smugglers, I believe. Didn't sound like Hong Kong police when I heard about it. You're doing Duncan Wu? Wu's eyes remain fixed on a spot behind a wall. He smoulders. Behind the wall? Behind her. On the wall, behind her. I identified myself as a Lone Star, but they wouldn't stand down. They had weapons. It was self-defense. She puckers her lips at him, her voice sing-song. I don't care, sweetie. They weren't my people. But now, I know you're a life-taker, Mr. Gunshow. You and your friend here. She begins arranging mahjong tiles on the table in front of her, but now I'm curious. Why were you meeting Raymond Black in the docks tonight? Raymond Black's her foster father. That makes her pause. Cheng lifts her bottle of swill on her eye and eyes the label, connecting the dots in her own head. Interesting. A look of disgust passes over her face. Sorry, kids, but he was looking like shit when I saw him. Eyes half open, dark circles around him, dragging his feet, the whole bit. She tisks in displeasure. Your foster daddy was in a bad place. Think it was drugs? Tells everything you know about him. Finally, Cheng rests her eyes on you for a while. You can feel the room filling with uncertainty and anticipation. Try your boss speaks patiently, as if to a child. Perhaps you misunderstood our relationship, Mr. Sprinter. You don't interview me, I interview you. I will indulge this one question since poor Duncan Wu here looks so worried. Shatters you for another moment and then continues. From what he said, it sounded like he was having nightmares. He would stop in the middle of a sentence and mutter something to himself. One time it was about the walls breathing or something, another time it was about teeth, thousands of teeth. I remember him drifting off near the end of our meeting. It looked like he was off somewhere else in his head. He says I left Prosperity in there. Then Nightjar put his hand on Mr. Black's shoulder, asked him why he wanted to go into the walled city so badly. That seemed to bring him back. When your old man opened his eyes, they were full of tears. Then he muttered something else I couldn't make out. She pours herself another shot, tosses it back and rubs her belly. Your daddy got real irritating after a while. I can imagine. She grabs a long, slim cigar from a pack on a mahjong table and lights it. Alright, let's get to it. She exhales smoke and points two fingers at you and Wu. You two need your sins burned and you need them burned fast. Hong Kong dragnets are bad news. When they roll in force. Armoured personnel carriers, heavy armour, heavy weapons, sorcerers, the whole thing. And they aren't coming to arrest you. She folds her arm across her chest, a thin cigar bobbles in her mouth, she speaks. The good news is, I can help you. With a wave of my hands, I can have your sins disappear. Be ready to understand, my darlings, it's that what you're asking for is not a simple request. Burning a sin isn't just deleting a number, it's wiping all reference to that number from all of the world's largest databases. It's masking your mugshot in their facial recognition database so that the first camera you walk past doesn't bring them down you like a ton of bricks. It's covering our fucking tracks so the act of us burning your sin doesn't lead them right to us. It requires contacts in numerous corporations and the UCAS government. Smoke rolls out of the Triad boss's nose. It requires someone like me. Therefore, I need to make a choice. She takes another drag in her cigar and gently places her palm flat on the table. To kill you, dispose of your bodies before the cops come looking for you, or to help you burn your sins? I know my vote. How would killing us benefit you? We're more valuable alive? Or etiquette Shadowrunner. You may want to think about your rep as a fixer. Two of your runners were taken down by the cops, and you have no idea why. Cheng rests her chin in her hand again and smiles at you coldly. So clever, so clever. Her chin stays on her hand, but her eyes look past you, surveying the yellow lotus soldiers in the room. Yes, I've been placed in a delicate situation, haven't I? Regardless, that's a situation whether you're alive or you're sucking dirt. She stares at you for a long moment, chin still on hand, thinking. Taps her ash on the floor without taking her eyes off you. It's just how you start fucking files, hen. A low, reluctant growl rumbles somewhere deep in her throat. You live, you're clever, and I like that. I'll put your sins to the torch, however. I'll need to call in several valuable favours within my network to do it, and those favours do not come cheap. Kindly Chen stubs out her cigar. You will owe me. Whatever you say, auntie. Don't roll over so easily, my darling. People will start thinking you're an ass kisser, some becoming. I want you to deliver a message for me to a business associate in the walled city. The Yellow Lotus has a strong presence inside, Ryan. Isabel can tell you all about it, can't you, dear? Isabel grew up in the walled city. Isabel's eyes remain lowered. They collect taxes for the corporations, extort protection money from shopkeepers, run drugs, guns people, they hurt people. We do those things, yes, but to be fair, we also operate the walled city's black market. You might not be alive today if it weren't for the lifeline that we provide. Isabel clams up tight. Cheng picks up a mahjong tile and turns it with her fingers. There's a red pole, a sort of enforcer, yes. On the inside, his name is Strangler Bao. Bao is a strong man, a good soldier, but he has forgotten his place. Need you to remind him. I guess by remind him, you mean put a bullet in his head? No, if I wanted him dead, I would have said so. Don't jump to conclusions, you aren't good at it. She tosses you a memory stick. It's a message for Bao. You will deliver it to him in my name and then return to me. Remember, Stejo, Bao's men are my men. By right, they should all be serving me. I would prefer it if you did this quietly and without killing them. I have no use for dead soldiers. She turns to Gobbet and Isabel. One of you will go with these two Westerners to the walled city, help them locate Bao and show them the ropes. The other will remain here with me. I have several menial and degrading tasks that needs doing around the establishment. No matter who goes and who stays, it'll both pay for bringing APB to my doorstep. Yes, Auntie. Yes, Auntie. Now, I'm going to find out who ordered the hit on Nightjar and do some dentistry on him with power tools. She closes her eyes and smiles with pleasure. That boy is my favourite. He sang to me sometimes. She opens her eyes again and sneers. The other one, don't care about. Got shot as an asshole. Fair enough. She turns away and waves you off with the back of her hand. That'll be all, my darlings. Return to me when you're done. Deal. We turns to leave. Well, we're still alive. That's something. Karma gained. Mission item. Data stick. Enter the walled city and deliver a message to Strangler Bao. I really need to have a look at my karma. Spends a karma. Said spend. Spends a karma. Alright, what we're gonna do. I would like. Charisma's pretty fine. I don't want any conjuring or spirit stuff. We get an extra etiquette for 6. I would prefer to get some ranged combat up. Deadeye increase to hit 20%, pierce up to 2 armor, cooldown 3 rounds. I would need to get my quickness up to 5 to be able to do it. Oh, right, Overwatch is 4. Right, I'm happy with that. I'm going to stick with a rifle though. Intelligence. I really need to get some more deck and stuff, but ooh, that's pretty cool. Get some cyberware on a go, that'd be nice. I do want to be cyberware out my face. Yep, let's go with that one, cyberware affinity. And razors. Confirm me. How's Drunken looking? Drunken Duncan. Sweet. Right, let's close our PDA. Let's head out to the waterfront and see what we can do. What's heading on down here? Nothing. I need to head up to the top left here. Ah. It's a nice little seat there, darling. Techno palace. What do you want, Frederick? That's close enough, friend. Club's members and invites only. I suggest you just move along. Pretty cool. Oh man, my friends are already inside. Can't I go look around for a second? That never fucking works. As someone who worked the door at a nightclub, that never fucking works. Don't even start it. Don't even try it. I'm gonna be scouty right now, see what's going on before we start the next section of the story. Bolt hole. The original name has been sloppily painted over with black paint. Newer but somewhat weathered characters have been painted in bold brush strokes and read Bolt hole. God, this place is eerily quiet. Not a lot going on. Yeah, that's a lovely lotus image. That was a yellow lotus. Club 88. That doesn't sound anywhere near as cool as fucking Law's Techno Palace. But I'm going to have to wrap up the episode here. So as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been CG, you've been awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.